Oh, there's some folks here already. What's up? Well, I'm not seeing any kind of fucking. There we go. There we go. Kenny, Mitchell, Esom, D. Yeah, how y'all doing, fellas and ladies? Or lady. Oh. All right, everybody, how y'all doing? I made that bitch a little extra strong tonight. Um, how y'all all doing on a Wednesday? Those of y'all that's talked to me earlier, they already know I'm in a funk. So we're gonna see what we can do about that. I got a drink, I got a shot, I got a bowl, I got a seahorse, I got a cigar. What I am missing is my wife, but many of y'all already heard. We've been passing this sickness back and forth, and she's got it again. I think she's going to be on the tail end of it, though. I don't think it's going to last much longer. But that was okay, see? I don't know what you been told. The time is running out, no need to take it slow. I'm stepping to your toe to toe. I'll do it, D. She's sick of this crap. Like I said, it keeps running around our house. One of our daughters will have it next, and then I'll have it again, and then she'll have it again. For me, it doesn't last but a day or two, but it lingers on Jocelyn a little bit more, it seems. But I don't get sick, so I'm usually over it pretty quick. Lingers on her a little bit. I understand that. But I'm here, and I tell y'all all the time, and I mean this. I don't get to perform on stage anymore. Is where I get all my negative feelings and shit that's on me. What's up, Bobby? That's where I get all my shit out. You know, I ain't got to do that in a while. So coming here and seeing y'all is my decompression, and we'll see if I can't get my typical Daniel silly hat back on here in a minute. So, for all that's ready, sparking a shot out the gate. See if I can't get myself in a little bit better. I believe so, Bobby. You're the one been selling propane. Yeah, we got you. I got some ready, D. Hold on. I just cleaned that bitch. You're drinking some Doors? Are you putting it in the blender first? I'm envious of you, Kenny. I don't know, Bobby, because I'm powering the internet and everything. If it's not on my playlist and I have to split off the power of this internet that I'm running the stream with running YouTube too, I don't know. We'll see. Got you. I was just fucking with you. And to be honest, like I said, the wifey's sick, and I'm just here to try to get out of a bad mood. So give me a minute. Let me get some liquor and herb in me, and maybe I'll be far more receptive tonight. I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to not do people's requests, but I don't know if I can keep up with it tonight. We'll see. All right. Is anyone... Bobby, Saturdays typically are the nights we really go with the request, but let me get myself in my game face. I'll see. What's up, Don? All right.
Sparks and shots. What's up, Paris? And also Don, our live streams are no different. The wifey's a little under the weather tonight, so she's not here. But our live streams get even worse. And then if you hang out long enough and get the invite to our Discord, that's where the real crazy shit go down. Where it's all about lawnmowers and assholes over there, dude. Just fuck. I didn't take my spark shot right. I'm not trying to run my mouth. My prescription meds. Jigger. Oh, you're just in time, Damon. Is Discord? Let perhaps Kenny explain that to you. It's like a chat community. We have we're not building numbers over there. We're building a family, and I mean, we some crass fuckers that talk about some nasty shit, but you do it respectfully. So if you get the invite over there, be nice to people, and they will be nice to you, regardless of what the content of your conversations are. We have a channel where everybody can hop in like this on their camera, and we can all talk. There, everybody that has artistic talent or whatever has their own little channel to share their shit. We even have a channel for people to share pictures of their pets, man. So glad you do, Don. How'd you find us? Who'd you find us with? You say crazy. Who'd you find us? Who we been doing cray? Yeah, tequila makes me level small towns. I don't need to do tequila. And would anyone care for some darts? Don, if you're new, pick a number. We throw darts to assign drinks. Word to the wise, we are pretty lethal. Doubles and triples count. Bullseyes are social. Everyone drinks or smokes or sips at your tea or whatever, even if you're not partaking but you want to participate. I hear you, Mitchell. Mitchell, I know your numbers. Give me a number, Bobby. F my baby mama. I don't recall doing that. You want 20, Bobby? D's on 9, Paris is on 18. That's all right, Don. I'm throwing the darts. So if you want to have a drink, just what's up, Rommel? I get all warm and fuzzy when Rommel shows up, man. Makes me feel better every time. How you doing, Rommel? I'm trying to get out of the funk tonight, Rommel. All right, I'll throw some dots. So we got 20s, 17s, 10s, 2s, 9s, 18s. 17s, 10s, 2s. I'm on 9. Who's with me on 9? B. And Madam would be with me on 9, and so would Shauna if they were here. 20, 18. Bobby's on 9. 9, that's a good. Bobby, you're in good company on 9. Myself and Shauna and Madam D are all on 9. Possibly Got a Thunder. Possibly. Two Wheels. Hey, Two Wheels. We know you're on 2. Let me. All right, I gotta get the dart throwing song. Excuse me. All right. The wife starts. They're too light for me, man. The Wrath Dart. The Wrath Dart. Oh, actually, I guess I should do it this way. The Wrath Dart. Yeah. 10s, 2s, 17s, 20s, 9s, 18s, 19s, 20s. All right. That's a good. Hey, buy me something nice from the penis store, Rummel. That is a triple 20. That is Rommel. That is also Rommel. That's a 6, 17, and a 13. $19, 18, 9, triple 4, 10, Rommel. And 9. That's a 16. That was almost a bullseye. 3, 20, 19, 17, 2. Am I missing anybody? A 7. I'll throw a 7. Seven. That's a bullseye in the green. That is a social. That is 2 drinks, 2 smokes, 2 totes, 2 sips, 2 farts, if that's your thing. 2. Cheers, everyone. Triple 18, 6, 4, Rommel. One more round. Nine. Damn it, Rommel. 7, triple 2. Oh my God. Huh. I split the metal. That's crazy. Maybe I shouldn't throw the fucking dart so hard, huh? Split the metal ring at the bottom. Another triple two and a 19. Well, that's why you show up, ain't it, Paris? Hey, we actually starting to get a few more women folk around here. Not quite such a sausage fest. Especially if Madam and Shauna and Jocelyn was in here. Two Wheels. Rommel, depending on whether or not it's Friday. Now I'm starting to feel a little more like me. See, y'all already helping me be in a better mood. I was foul when I got here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I was foul. I almost, seeing as how Jocelyn was sick, and she wasn't doing it tonight, and I've been so all day, I sat here for a minute and was like, don't want to do this. Do I feel like entertaining people tonight? And then I thought to myself, Daniel, you got to do this. This is how you decompress. If I don't do this, and I don't come see all y'all whom I love dearly, which is why we keep coming, tomorrow I'd be even more foul. And nobody I work with wants that. Hey, you're right, D. I knew I had, like I said, D, I knew I had to. I say it all the time. Coming here and doing this is our therapy. Even if we never did another reaction video ever, I would still show up for this, even long after she stopped. Because, like I said, since I don't get to play on stage anymore, and that's where I used to burn out. I did Two Wheels, and nobody would try them. They had all been got by them already. So I have another plan. Sure thing, Bobby. And Bobby, if you ever get in our Discord, we have a channel to put your live requests in when we're doing live streams. That also helps us keep up with them and keep them organized because, again, you come here often. I get to run in my mouth. We get in the drinks. Me and Jocelyn get to cutting up. We get to cutting up with them. If you just tell us, if we don't have the mods here on duty, so to speak, we forget, and we don't mean to. It ain't nothing against nobody. We forget. What's up, Frankie? We just human here sometimes. Maybe not now. Did I really just let that play? I know what'll wake Rommel up. Besides the cake. Sure, I want to know what that was. Up the booty, baby. Are you serious, D? I'm not sure how to take that. I knew that would wake Rommel up. Look at that ass. That's not my wife's ass. That is also a sexy ass. If y'all had to bet, and some of y'all know me and already know the answer to this question, so how old would you think this space is? Well, some of y'all already know the answer to that question, so it is a lot older than most people think, yes. Not quite 30, Paris. Hey, when it's fucking 420, ladies and gentlemen, here we spark. That's what we do. And it may not be 420 in your town, but I guarantee you in Hawaii right now, them motherfuckers is firing that shit up. I don't know. Let me think. It's about 23 years old. First base I ever got. I mean, I'd always been a musician, but many of y'all have heard the story. Bobby, Bobby, once upon a day, yes, I was a very serious bass player. And I had to pick up bass in a week. Started playing bass on a Monday, played my first show on a Friday night, and was sitting in Rick Rule, if you know who that is, lead singer of Every Mother's Nightmare, recording a demo for the band I was with after a week of playing, sitting next to their bass player, Travis, who's one of the best bass players on the planet. But I've been a musician my whole life, and my brother, probably, some of y'all are sick of hearing this. He's not with us anymore. Great, incredible guitar player. And a band he was with and forming needed a bass player. And he's like, and he already knew me as a musician. We had played together. I'd played other instruments in bands with him and even in college and shit like that. And he's like, can you play bass by Friday? And I was like, let's see. And I've been a bass player since. But I'm out of practice horribly. Let's see, where are my pickups at? Not that this song is particularly hard. This is one of those songs that takes technical difficulty out and creates a groove with a very simple chord and note selection and rocks the fuck out of it. So this is one of those songs that you can literally put on autopilot in your hands and then just interact with your crowd. You don't have to think about what you're playing. Playing this song, playing it right takes a certain energy, precision, and understanding of how to feel. Because you can play a lot of things. That don't mean you play the feel. And as a bass player, that's my job, to give it that feel. That's what the bass player does. I mean, he reasserts the rhythm being laid down by the drummer, gives the tonal bass for the band, and gives it their feel. So, yes, getting the feel and the out of a song like this is a different challenge. But the technicality under your hands of what it is to play this song, I could probably play it with my toes. It's really not but 3 notes most of the whole song. Oh, wait a minute. While we on the alien weaponry kick, this is for Shannon. You still here, Shannon? I know Rommel will dig it too. I appreciate that donation, God of Thunder. I'd have got around to it for free eventually, but yes, I will play it. Let the song play out, and I'll play it. I appreciate that, though. Thank you. And I talk all the time about rock bands. One thing we used to try to do with Supernormal is sometimes fucking quit with the vocals and everything else and just give your crowd a groove to fucking drop their head and rock on. This is that song for Alien Revenant. Very little vocals in this. They just fucking give you shit to move your head and body to. Oh, and for those that hadn't seen it, I'm gonna show off something Rommel got me again. Those who know instruments, some bitch got me a nice acoustic bass. Yeah. And we didn't even wind up jamming that weekend, Rommel. I'm actually very upset about that. Stayed too fucked up. I appreciate it, God of Thunder. Is there a nickname we can? I'm not gonna call you God of Thunder forever. I'm gonna call you God. How about that? Is that fine with you? Hey, Damon, have a good night and be safe. God, it is. I'm not gonna call you Thor either. I haven't seen you. You could be 5'1" and like 98 pounds, and that wouldn't inspire a very Thor-like image. I mean, you look at me, you see Sasquatch. You might look like Thor. You might be a big strapping motherfucker. But I'm gonna call you God because I'm just gonna call you God. Not that there's a problem with Thor. Not only do I love comics, I love Greek and Norse mythology. So I'm not hating on Thor. The first Thor I ever met in person, and his name was actually Thor. Big, huge motherfucker. And sweet. Sweet. And that's not necessarily an insult. Just wasn't expecting that shit when he told me his name and I saw him. Yeah, that actually is a good song. See, I was wondering if you're like me and you just had a fixation. See, I'm a comic book nerd, you know. Now, I will warn everyone. I got the internet booster on, but got we are notorious for having awful internet out here. And usually she powers the live stream, and then I power any videos we watch. So if it makes us lag, I apologize. Maybe it won't. It didn't last time, which I was actually shocked over. Actually, that reminds me. I just read today, um, the local power company actually that we get our power through, supposedly within a year, are going to have. They're going to run for the folks out here some high speed internet, and it's supposed to be affordable. We'll see what affordable is. I mean, we live so far out in the woods, we can't even get the Elon Musk shit. What is it? Starlink. We can't even get that shit out here. And you're supposed to be able to get that shit anywhere. All right. Got. God, don't feel bad. Many people have. What's up, Wayne? Yeah. Hold on. Are y'all discussing whether or not to penalize me? Sparks and shots. I tell you what, I will take the penalty anyway. But yes, usually they go a little easy on me when I'm solo, because I try not to ask her to pour my drinks and shit for them. Cheers. I'm almost starting to feel like Daniel. Have you ever felt like Daniel? Unless you're a Daniel, you don't know what that means. That's why I make jokes to all the Daniels that come in here, because I promise you, there is a special relationship between Daniels, because we understand. When your name is Daniel, life brings a certain set. Me too, as it turns out, two wheels. Me too. It does feel weird, Mitchell. There's nothing like feeling like a Daniel. All right, all right. No, I don't. We should stop. Thank you. Nah. I'm gonna play this early tonight, and yes, I'm gonna make y'all tired of hearing it. I don't give a shit. You see this? I've only had that one other time today, which is when I was talking to some of you motherfuckers in Discord. So thank you, thank you. Even when we're feeling bad, I still try to get here because y'all make me way less sad, and I love you for it.
There's a lake, but it's always kind of sunny up, and I don't wanna hurt no more. So I set my bar real low. I'm okay, I'm okay. You say it, but you just don't mean it. You're so insane, you're so insane. Shut up and just enjoy this feeling. Don't you love
I'm
it,
okay.
don't you love it?
You're okay. We're all okay. We're all okay here. Fine. Thank you. How are you? I gotta ask, is anybody else watching Ahsoka? I tell you what, I enjoyed that song. I enjoyed the lines on it. I might download it and put it in my regular playlist, and you keep hanging around, you might see it. Let me listen to it a couple times. I mean, it sounded like it. I mean, it's fast, but it was kind of like the other song I was talking about. There wasn't really any complicated, really complicated technical patterns that I heard in it. So my ear, I probably won't have to look up tab or nothing. I'm sure my ear will tell me what it is. Which it's funny since I'm playing bass. I mean, I grew up. I began as a trombone player. Funny enough. But since I have played bass, I have not read a piece of music since. It's all been by ear, which is actually part of my problem. At one time, I would have put my bass playing skills. I won't say I was the best ever, no, but I wasn't afraid to play with anybody, and I could hang with anybody. Now, my hands are so out of shape, it's not funny. I can't do shit. But if I was to truly, truly reapply myself, something I would actually like to go back and do is learn some proper technique. Because again, I had to learn to play bass in about 5 days. And one of my best, well, my brother, Drake, a guitar player. So he was trying to teach me what little technique he knew as a guitar player on a bass. And I never learned proper bass technique. There's a lot of things that I do that I actually do it the hard way because I didn't know any better when I first started on a bass. Then I go back and I watch, like other bass players do it. And I'm like, duh, that never occurred to me. That could have been so much easier. I do a lot of shit the hard way. So if I was actually to clean my shit up and actually go back and really learn true bass technique, I mean, I could do slapping and pop. I could do any sound, any whatever. I just had my own way of doing it. And I, since I wasn't properly instructed or sat down, I mean, like, again, I had days. And then at the end of that week, from then on, it was just learning songs for gigs. And then I found my own way of doing things. And then when we got in the practice room and started doing writing and stuff, by that time, I felt like I was as strong as any bass player, needed to be. I just, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Kenny. There are certain times you can play things certain way up a fretboard and stretch for it, or you can play up the fretboard and it's not that hard. There's just a lot of, I mean, stuff like that, and the way I get certain chord, like if I'm playing chords and stuff, the way I will finger a certain chord is not. It's a lot harder. I'm stretching to places to get that chord that if I just did it here, you know what I'm saying? And I know that. The funny thing is I know that, and I can see it in my head conceptually as a musician, and I can hear it in my head conceptually as a musician. It's going to be retraining these. That's all it is. And I think that if I actually decide that I'm going to get in the woodshed and really get my chops back up, that I would benefit from that. As strong as I was, I think if I actually learned how to do certain things the right way, I would be even stronger. It does, Kenny. I'm in that boat. Like I said, I had to learn. I had to pick it up so fast. I didn't have time for certain nuances about certain things. However, there are certain techniques that I use that create certain sounds that I know that no other bass player is doing because they would never think to. You know what I'm saying? Even there was a couple things. I mean, I'm not Les Claypool. I'm not saying that, but there's a lot of ways I get certain sounds. And so, I mean, like when we do some corn or something, Fieldy gets a certain percussive sound with the way he has his shit mixed. And he uses that, a lot of muting of the string and clapping to help push the rhythmic drive also. I had a completely different way of doing pretty much the same thing. However, it did get a different articulative and tonal sound when I did it. And now that I think about it, I'm like, there's probably nobody doing it that way, and there's nobody getting that particular sound because they're not the ignorant ass that just figured out how to do certain things again his own way and not the right way. So I do have, there's a few things that I do that I actually believe is intrinsically me on a bass. I bet, Two Wheels. All right. You want to, funny enough, I make this sermon all the time. Let's say you're playing with a 5-piece band, man. Meaning a drummer, bass, rhythm guitar, lead guitar, and a vocalist. Of everyone standing on that stage, a gig can still be played with the drummer, the bass, the rhythm, and the lead singer. You can do a gig without a lead guitar player. You know what I'm saying? It might not have some flashy solos, but you can do a gig without a lead guitar player. That's something a lot of lead guitar players don't get. All that soloing and all that craziness, that's the icing on the cake, dude. The foundation is in the rhythm section. The fucking drummer and bass player, there's where your power, there's where your precision, there's where the whole mood, the whole set, everything, the feel, everything begins with those two. Those two have to be in a zen because that's where it starts. Everything else is just the gravy on top. Seriously. Even if you want to get like textbook, like I have a music degree, you build your sound from the bottom up. The drums should be the fattest thing in the room, and especially percussively, you know, but they should fill the room. On top of that, tonally, your bass should fill the room. That doesn't mean loud. That doesn't mean loud. My rig, I can play quietly and still fill the room. You know what I'm saying? And then your rhythm guitar player should also be fat, but your pyramid of sound, the higher you go, for one reason, higher pitched instruments like the guitar, higher frequencies cut to your ear quicker than lower frequencies. It's just sound physics. So your lower end needs to be stronger to a degree than your upper end, your guitars and even your vocals, just to get to the ear the same, if that makes any sense. All right, Two Wheels, I'll throw some more darts. Oh yeah, I love Slipknot. Wait, what? Fat. Rommel knows. Fat. P-H-A-T. Because way too many young musicians think you create power in rock music with volume. You create power in rock music with precision. Precision, precision, precision. If your band plays, if you're on top of your shit and everything's locked down and your mix is right, and it's more about EQ than it is volume, you should be able to run your out front mains at a whisper and still have people thumping. Power is created with precision, not volume. Loud is loud and can suck. Well, I tell you what, since I'm getting calls for darts again, Rommel, go put your leg warmers on if you don't already have them on. Get loosened up in your chair. And you're not wrong.
You're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, well, I hope you're ready for me. I got around, I'm a new fool in town, and my sounds ain't there about the underground. I'm drinking all the Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with my Humpty. Yo, ladies, all right. I like to funk thee. You know the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to funk thee.
2. 18, 15, 15, 10, 19. Come here, you ticklish, yeah, I don't get back to me, I'm skinny. And never stop me from getting busy, I'm a freak. I like the girls with the boom. I once got busy in the bathroom, I'm crazy. I love it to amaze me. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the beats, and I even got my own dance. Four, 18, 4, 6, 3, double 3, 4. Why am I hitting 4? All right, Patches. Not Patches. 2 wheels. I was just asking myself if I needed to throw 3s. I don't think Patches is here. 2 wheels. Let me zen, and I'm thinking to throw a whole slew of 2s for you. Oh, D, he's all pelvic. That's a regular part of what we do here. If we don't get Rommel's ass shaking at least once a night, we have failed as a show. Rommel, damn. 4, damn. 2, 17. 15, 2, 17. Rommel. 10, 17. Five. Oh no. 20. 9. 9. 13. Why can I not hit that 2? 14. 5 minutes. 10, 2, 2. And a green bullseye, that's a social for everybody, that's 2. I ain't throwing with the shit tonight. My chemistry's off without the woman. Yeah, but D, nobody wants to see me dancing. They love seeing my wife dance when she gets a little tipsy. But nobody wants to see me dance. I mean, at least not for the same reason. If I dance, it's funny. It's not funny when she dances. It's a different word entirely. For the learned musicians out there. Welcome to the room with a big old Morris. I wasn't earlier, madam. These folks have helped me out tremendously. But I do hope you feel better. Well, fire in the hole. Madam, I've thrown enough 9s tonight to keep you busy. Bullseyes, too. I know I've thrown 2 double bullseyes and at least 4 9s. So, and it was actually just midway, and I will take the penalty. Like it's a penalty. Madam, I was just mentioning earlier, we actually had, you weren't here, Shauna wasn't here, and we still had like 4 females here. I was like, wow, it's actually not completely a sausage fest tonight. Just imagine if the others were here. I think I mentioned 2 wheels at the time, but then she popped in, so. Yeah, I did wear the fuck out of some 10s and 2s early on, and I've been okay at hitting them later. I'm not on tonight. I think like I said, she's not here. My chemistry is not on. I don't seem to throw as well when she's not here. Or maybe I'm just buzzed and not throwing well. It may just be that simple. I used up all my mojo last Saturday when I was fucking wearing motherfuckers out. Madam, I want you to know, I was waiting for one of y'all to get here. Even if he can't be here, I want you to get the message along. Fix to take a shot in honor of Jesse's nephew coming into this world. And tell him I said congratulations, madam. And we're going to take a shot in honor of that here in just a second. I bet it does, madam. Ladies will come in, try to take over our oral, try to clean it up. That ain't going to happen. They're filthier than we are. Especially our females. I don't mean that as an insult, ladies. Oh, D, I see how many times you put your face in your hands at us. Like, the fuck am I? I can see it. D, I can see you questioning yourself. Why am I here? Why am I listening to this? Nope. And there's just D. We've talked about you having that voice. There's this one. It's a single giggle that you do, and it cracks me up every time because I've already heard you kind of fake laugh. Not fake laugh, but you know what I'm saying? But when something really catches you, there's just quick little sound that you make, and it cracks me up every time because I was like, that got her. That's not what I meant. I'm talking about her laughing, madam. You know, and I don't even. And when I say fake, I don't really mean fake. She laughed at something that I could tell she didn't find as funny as a couple of others in the room, but she laughed because folks were laughing, and she did find it funny, just not as funny as we did. And but like I said, when I know something really hits her little giggle box, there's this one little kind of giggle she makes, and I love it. Every time I hear it, it makes me smile. I've done learned that about you from our Discord and doing the podcast with you. When something, because we used to talk about our giggle box or tickle box, touching my box. That was a thing here for a while, D, touching Daniel's box. But yeah, every once in a while, when that I can tell when yours gets tripped because it's a different sound altogether. She's kind of like that. When she's being jovial and laughing and having a good time, it's different than when something really cracks her up. It's a completely different sound. And I've just noticed that about you. I mean, ultimately, we're all that way, I would imagine. I bet it is. And it is. Like I said, I can't help but smile every time I hear it. That's why I'm always cutting her up. D, you go back and watch enough of our reaction videos for a very long time. I felt it was there's no many, if you go back and watch some of our blooper reels, probably 70% of those, other than her just recording me acting stupid, are me fucking her up. Because when we hit go on our record and it goes 3, 2, 1, I'll do something right in that moment to fuck her up. So when that camera goes hot, she's laughing and snorting instead of fucking, hello everybody. And she's so mad at me. I get hit every time. For those of y'all that hadn't been here long enough, that was a big deal here too. I mean, if I don't get hit at least once a live stream, everyone is let down. That means I've behaved, and nobody wants to see that either. Jesse's got a good giggle, madam. Mitchell has a bona fide blah ha 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 laugh when you really cut him up, and I love it. It's a big, hearty barrel kind of laugh, and I love it, especially since that dude's about that big. And I don't mean that as an insult either, Mitchell, and I'm not talking about your dick. Your dick's probably bigger than you are. He's wired. He's wired. That's what it is. Think Roy, damn Marshall. I'm wired. How big old boy are you? Is that what you were whispering to the rose bush on the other side of the fence, Mitchell? How big old boy are you? I might have to pack a lunch. Yep. I promise you, he didn't spit in Pensacola. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? Gotta remember what happened in Pensacola stays in Pensacola. Speaking of that, Rommel, how is your colon? That's great, madam. But look, some of the mishaps like that befell Mitchell during our Pensacola trip, that motherfucker never complained once. I'm fine. No, man, it's fine. That motherfucker was an absolute trooper. He was an absolute trooper. Even when he was freezing his fucking ass off and having a fucking asthma attack, he motherfucker still didn't complain. Yeah, you're right, Rommel. When all of a sudden it's just there. Look, this is not, I shouldn't tell this story. This guy I used to work with, he started, his name, I'm not going to tell his name. One of the nicest dudes that you'll ever come in contact with. Genuinely good-hearted, genuinely good person, but dumb as a bag of hammers. I hate to say that about him because he was such a good dude, but he was dumb. But anyway, he started seeing this girl, and she was a little older than him. And anyway, he was a little younger than us, and being dumb, he started looking to some of us guys because this was like, he never really, I mean, he had been with a woman, but he had never been with a woman. And anyway, to make a short story long, he came to us one morning. He said, dude, my girlfriend, man, she told me she never tried anal before, and she wanted to try it. And dude, she laid me down and she straddled me and she just sat down on it. I was like, dude, I promise you, if she just sat down on it, that wasn't her first time. There's no way that's her. If she just, whoop, no, there's no way. There's no way that's her first time. I was like, she's just feeding you some bullshit. That dude drives a truck now. Okay, Kenny. He was actually, that woman wound up breaking his heart. I'm not even gonna lie. What's up? How you doing, Crossroads? Or should I say, Hill? Billy? All right, you're gonna have to let me go fix a drink without incurring a penalty. Tell you what, I'll take the damn penalty anyway, because I'm a man, and that's how I get down. I'm going to shift gears.
Hip hop rockin' to a chicken exhausted, baptizing Greek water cover heads and my feet. Slithering hits him, but they ain't gonna fight me none. But I'm snake venom, tripping up a bullet to my gun. But I'm kinda crooked from nuts as I go for my gun. Horse lights, kicking riggers like ghosts, spinning my blood. Still clicking in the country of place, you'll never find with the mean rock. While the blackberries on the vine, all I smell is money. While me cheat, I'm counting in my veins. Only while I have made me act, never play.
Doing a better job. I'm actually glad to know that we're not the only ones that have to fight with our internet. Our shit's already slow, and then it don't want to cooperate for anyone. Hey, Joy. She's sick again, Joy. Hating life. I think she might be a little irritated at me. Ish, madam. Ish. I mean, I won't stop you from taking more. I've had 2 penalties. You want to share those with me? Actually, 2 non-penalties tonight that I took on my own. Did not. Sometimes she does, madam. Most of the time she does, but she can't. She's not here. But I know she's sick. I'm maybe gonna ask her. You know, tonight's one of the nights I'm maybe gonna ask her. Go ahead and log into Discord, Paris. So in a few minutes, when I jump to Discord, I can hear you snoring. I gotta do that too, madam. Only uses those things. You're funny, Daniel. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Burn it if you got it. Shit. Tell you what, you say cheers. Congratulations. That's it. Be a good uncle. Shit. Fuck. Is that our catchphrase selling jingle for the month, madam? It's no longer a sausage fest. Come on over. Well, thanks for joining us, Joy. We always love seeing you. Joy, a long time member of this organization. Sausage. Yeah, I can't do it. Sausage.
Okay, I'm corny. All my songs are super boring. I'm like Macklemore on crack if he smoked it till he was 40. I'm a racist, I'm a sexist, I try too hard to be cool. I'm a clickbait rapper, I pay for all of my views. I got white privilege leaking out my eyes when I cry. And I'm always shedding tears, cause it's hard to be white. My girlfriend writes my raps, I hope I never get dumped again. I get tired, so I must be Republican. I'm a Gucci is fake, I got this Louis on sale. I'm a snitch like Tekashi, so I will never see jail. I look just like the mumble rappers that everyone hates. I braid my hair like a girl.
Have a good evening, Joy.
Why do you keep talking about me? Everything's been said. All I hate isn't healthy. You might end up there. Call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well, so what? You're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. Call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well, so
For those of y'all that come here every Wednesday and Saturday to hear me say some of the dumbest shit you'll ever hear, I want y'all to think for a second. I actually don't say everything I think, so it could be worse. You'd be amazed at the things I don't say.
smell like MGK just ate a burger and farted. My face tattoos look like I fell asleep at a party. Retarded. Why do you keep talking about me? Everything's been said.
I didn't make that one any less stiff. I'm good at making them stiff. Just ask what I want to I didn't say that. Madam scores with the left hook. Didn't see it coming. Oh, that was funny. Patches. Oh, why not, Patches? You gotta touch it. I mean, you're so stupid, are you drunk? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. They call me a loser, say I suck. Tell me I'm ugly, well so what? You're so stupid. You out, D? Say it to my face and I'll kick your butt. Kick your butt. I don't think so. Huh? Madam, you're killing me. So maybe turn this car around. Now, see, D, I don't think my mother ever said that to me but once. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go home. Didn't work. See, D, in this house, in case you hadn't figured out, look at all the skulls. I mean, how do you think we are about certain things? When you say latch, I see Kenny in a little gimp suit. Fucking spike, fucking needle spike collar, rubber mask, and you're going with the leash. See, Rommel felt it too. What's up, Troy? You walking at a good time, Troy. I don't know, man. There was just something, I don't know why. That was the image that triggered. Maybe I'm just a sick fuck. Let's lock him down. Then he will be punished. I don't know what that's like at all.
Hey, mister, are you all right? Yeah, fine. Are you all right?
No, you ain't done, madam.
Lately, I'm drowning my pain with a bottle and Mary Jane. No matter what I take, I feel the same. I've been bound by these shackles and chains. A man of convictions. Damn, these addictions just can't be tamed. So lately, I'm drowning my pain with a bottle and Mary Jane. Coming down the back road, a cloud of fat smoke rolling out my window. Even though I'm damaged, I'm standing on all 10 toes. I'm lost where I should go from here, I don't know. Eyes closed, but the pain on my face I won't show. A prisoner inside my mind, I can't get out of here. I don't know why I ignore signs when it's so loud and clear.
That's right, D. Lucky number 9. Where is Juicy? Where is Mr. Peen? Actually, funny enough, you know, he's such a presence in the Discord. I actually get excited when I see him pop in the live streams. He doesn't get pop in the live streams often. When I see that Juicy Peen, I get hot. My ass start getting all warm. Yeah. That's one of the realest statements you'll ever hear. With a bottle and Mary Jane. No matter what I take, I feel the same. I'm telling you, that's why it's hard for me to do jelly reactions. As a lot of his content, I swear that motherfucker, it's like he's reaching out and talking right to me directly. And it gets me in my shit. We do, madam. We do. I love me some jelly, and I love that song. But I'm telling you, there's that's why that same asshole, same old asshole, whatever. Yeah, me and that song. I don't need to listen to that song again. Jelly has a way of doing that to me. I swear to God, some of his shit is speaking to me personally. It's like he looked up this dude on the internet and said, "Oh, this is Daniel. Let me learn something about Daniel." And he found out everything about my life and started writing music. I mean, I relate to some of his shit in a very strong, personal way. I don't think we've done that one yet. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Should we do that one, madam? No. If it's going to fucking cut me up, I'll just listen to it myself. Y'all don't want to see that in a reaction. People don't come to see me and Jocelyn to watch. I mean, it's one thing if Jocelyn gets in her feels. People don't come to watch me get in my feels. That's just not pretty. one? What's up, Brandy?
I'm a Goliath fighting titans, steadily feeding the fishes. Mom and Daddy name me David because the world is vicious. Cavemen in search of smoke, I'm here to grant your wishes. I make them disappear, poof, magician. A country white boy, driving a flying saucer. And I'm just getting started, still on my chips and salsa. Building up like bricks, a line at a time, I'm the host. Somebody they Marcios. I'm holding it down, holding it down. We holding it all the way down. We giving it up and taking it up. We holding it all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. We holding it all the way down. We giving it up and taking it up. We holding it all the way down. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, I'ma hold it down, light 'em up. Holy smokes, all the motherfuckers say shit, they hate shit. I don't even know your name. You can't even beat your case. Keep the brakes off your face. I'm just saying, what the fuck they want? Hey, never gonna slow down. Open the windows up like I'm in a truck. Put them in the lake, watch them drown.
Wait, did I miss a question or comment? Oh, thank you for answering that, madam. I actually missed that comment. I'm not as good at keeping up with it. I actually have another one over here that I have that's, hold on, Troy, I'll put it down for a minute. I've been trying to keep it up, so I'll make sure I get the smoke out of here tonight since she's sick.
Hold it down, hold it down. We hold it all the way down. We building it up and taking it up. We holding it all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. We holding it all the way down. We building it up and taking it up. We holding it all the way down. Strength in number makes steel break through lumber. I ain't feeling you wonder why I'm killing you underneath the ceiling. I'm on top of the building. Cause you can't get it. I'm not since the beginning. You and your friends so ignorant. I can't squeeze in your fitted. My intelligence isn't focused on all this business. So please bring
But yes, there are gifts from M-Dog and Two Wheels. M-Dog even sent the black light strip that makes it all pop. I'm missing a light tonight, and I'm just now remembering. Watch it turn red. Uh-oh, wrong button. Haven't had my red light on tonight. That explains a lot. Oh, that's awesome. There was a guy from here, I think in Summit, locally, won that show one time. That's a big thing down here. There's a lot of people down here that forge their own shit. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you home.
No rules when you come out my way. That's why my field stays packed on Fridays. We hunting, fishing, good living, just soaking up every country second we're giving. Yeah, we a long way away from the highway. So go ahead, y'all, you can get sideways. Smoking, sipping, dip spitting, just soaking up every country second you're giving. So once you cash your paycheck and count it, what you gonna do now? Well, in my county, we hold it down and everybody's allowed. We all know, all of y'all, it ain't no thing to draw a crowd. You just follow the sound away from town to the music playing loud. Leave your stress and politics at home where they belong, and we'll build a memory of a lifetime. It's the kind you hear in a song. We only get this life to live. Come on and live it before it's gone. Every second we're giving, that's a gift and it won't last long. So let's spend it like it's the last, doing whatever we like, surrounded by friends and family, telling jokes, laughing all night, sipping on whatever you brought to drink.
Good night, D.
To the morning light.
Feel better. Feel better, D. Feel better. Rest well. If I didn't miss you, I'm not good at keeping up with the comments.
We hunting, fishing, good living, just soaking up every country second we're giving. Yeah, we a long way away from the highway. So go ahead, y'all, you can get sideways. Smoking, sipping, dip spitting, just soaking up every country second.
Never did the dip spitting. Never did. I mean, I did try that shit as a kid, but that's not my thing.
Keep your cash in your pocket, cuz we don't care what you got here and now. That's the money. Hey, man, that's a lot. Spending time off your clock. 5 until it shocks the energy. Here's electric. We dancing on every 2.
We watched Think Master for a while.
We turned off in the field, and if I said that I was, then you best believe that I will make you feel good for real. Way more than a pill could make every worry melt away in the flame. Man, I like the wood, I got that bonfire rolling. The pile is burning high, country fried, snapping peak sideways. Come on, let's ride. No rules when you come out my way. That's why my field stays packed on Fridays. We hunting.
Look, if I have my way, we got about, I mean, the whole property is about 13 acres. We got about 9 to 11-ish of a pasture back there. I'm going to build the Swole Hole Bar and Grill. And the doors will always be open. That's my dream. I'm going to build that motherfucker back there. If you build it, they will come. And yes, they will. And it'll be a place where everybody can come get sideways. I'm gonna have a big room full of beds for people that's got to go just fall the fuck out. Hey, there's you got a spot. Maybe do some little partial partitions so they can feel like they have their own privacy. I'm not kidding about that, D. That is like, and I want it to be big enough to have where we can do our shit there. I want to have a stage set up for playing, practicing, performing, whatever. I want to have a fully stocked bar, at least one pool table, the dartboard, of course, a big screen TV for sporting events and shit like that. I want it to have all the creature comforts, dude. I'm talking about a for real place. Motherfuckers come get fucked up, and if they can't go nowhere, don't go nowhere. You got somewhere to be, you're good. I want it to have a fully stocked kitchen. I'm telling you, that's what I want. And I want it, to be honest, if I could afford a little extra, I'd like to have a studio in it, like a real studio. Right? Madam, she knows if she moves out of here, eventually that's going to become my studio. It's going to happen. And it'll probably be where we record this too. We'll hang all our shit all around the walls. It's going to become the Swole Hole eventually. But that is my dream, is to build. I want to build a thing back there. I feel like listening to, man. I'm getting tired of my own playlist. I need to download some new shit. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Patches. See, we wouldn't just play darts for drinks. We would shoot pool for drinks. Do a betting pool on certain balls being made, or who's going to win, or how it's going to happen, or whatever. Yeah. I like crowd interaction. I was always that guy on stage. I was the dude that worked the crowd. I'm the hype guy. I'm a people person. Of course, as of late, I have lost my faith in people as a general rule. But because my ultimate dream with this channel, I would like to set up on the stage one night, grab a couple of musicians and play some shit. That will take some sound set up also, which is why I said studio. You can't just, that'll have to be done a certain way. But that's my goal. Now, whether it happens ever or not, I don't know. Of course, there's a lot of other things we've wanted to do on this channel besides reactions, and we've just not had time to do it. Y'all, funny enough, this is going to be sad, but real. Once our daughters are moved out, especially, and it's just me and her here, yeah, we'll probably be doing all kinds of shit. She'll get tired of just sitting there with me doing nothing. Like we gotta do something. I'm gonna lose my shit. I won't know what to do without having to run all over the place one day for youngins. Don't get me wrong. I don't want them to go nowhere. I'm daddy. I want them to stay right here forever just for my girls. But that's not a realistic vision. So since I know they're leaving, my wife thinks she has a hard time now. There's gonna come a time in life when my daughters have moved out, and unfortunately, I hope it's not for another 100 years. But eventually, if she doesn't outlive me, there'll come a time without mama. And I'm so used to taking care of the ladies in my life. I'm like, my wife, she thinks she gets a hard time for me now. I'm like, what do you think's gonna happen when you're the only female in my life I have to worry about? She's gonna be fucking. She's gonna have a big stick. No, no, stay away. Right, madam. Hey, this is for the musicians out there. I play this every once in a while. You actually should go listen to this guy do the wing. I call this dude one of the best, if not the best, acoustic guitar player in the world. He can do some ignorant shit. This guy, he subbed with Dire Straits for a while. This dude's from Montgomery. But if you could see, if you ever watch his videos and see his guitar, you can tell he plays the fuck out of it. That motherfucker's beating hell. And this is a killer song to boot. It just might be the latest craze. I never cared for fashion anyway. I care about you. Maybe you got some latest trick. Maybe you're laid up and you're really sick. I used to think I knew what made you chick. Maybe I fell too far, too hard, too quick. I could have loved you forever, but now I'll never be the same. Could have been so down together, but now I'm feeling strange. That will never change. Baby, this is for worse, not for better. Don't you know I could have loved you forever? Oh, dude, If by some miracle we won the lottery, a lot of us would be living better lives. There would be a compound for real.
And
And Jocelyn and I will have a dungeon. We have decided.
What do I do? Well, it's too bad that we have to lose. Someday we might regret the path we choose. One hell of a way to have to pay your dues. Kick your pride to the curb and watch it bruise. Baby, I could have loved you forever, but now I'll never, ever, ever be the same. You could have been someday together, but
Dude looks like a dork too.
be the same.
Hold on. Uh-oh.
And that will never change. Living this is one part's not no better. You don't get a love you forever.
A bass player fit to start cooking with this line. Kind of the second time through this solo section, that bass player starts cooking with this line and he starts doing some neat shit. Hey Ari, he does have nice fingers. Oh. High five, bro. For sure. For sure. And fish. Drake and I actually did this song a couple times live. We got just drunk enough where we could both cut our vocals loose enough. We did this song okay, especially this end. He and I actually blended very well when we did harmony. That's Monty Montgomery, man. Those of y'all that are like musicians and like some good a motherfucker that's for real. I like that song in particular, but that's not. I'm telling you, go check out Monty Montgomery. You'll find some shit. You'll find some shit. Motherfucker can play. Yeah, madam. Probably. Yep. M-Dog, what's up, man? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, M-Dog. We had newbies. Again, we're attracting a few of those. We're even keeping one ever so often. But I threw a few fives earlier, M-Dog, if you care to have those. If you know, I'm glad you're here, though. Let's see. I actually miss playing that song. I've done that song with several bands I've played with. I miss doing it. She's sick again, M Dog. It's timing. I had it again. I picked it back up from her, but I'm better enough now. But she recalled it from me, and she's in probably today will probably be her worst day ever. She'll probably start. I would imagine tomorrow, the next day, she'll start feeling better. But we've just been passing this shit around the house between us and our daughters now for like a month. It's time for it to go away. And it's just a fucking head cold. But, you know, for somebody that already sinuses and shit's already fucked up from allergies and all that kind of shit. A head cold for her, just makes her miserable. Right, Randall? Nope. The resident electrician in yoga. Yes. Oh, he has to wear the blue sensei. Or I guess he could wear the Blue Man Group. Yeah, I think he should wear the Blue Man Group outfit and nothing else and do his yoga instructing. Let's see. Wait. See how many people actually know what this is. Yeah. Kenny. Are you still here? Okay. Before I play any more of this, Kenny, did you do and at any point during your reactions, did you do the Tommy Vexed? And Topher, Trust the Science? Before I play any more of it, if you haven't done that, I want you to reaction to it. It probably won't get much traction now. What's funny is Topher actually reached out to us to do that reaction. And we did it, and it was one of those that there was some fucking gremlin and it's awful, dude. I mean, there's like echo, 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 echo everything, everything. I mean, I couldn't even upload it, but it's a slamming song. But Tommy Vext and Topher, did you do a reaction for that? If you haven't, I'm not gonna play anymore. Even if you don't do a reaction for it, you need to go listen to it. Rock and that style of rock may not be your thing, but you need to listen to the. I mean, trust the science. Go listen to the subject content. And it's a fucking slamming song, dude. And I feel so bad. I actually sent Topher a message and told them that we did the reaction, but I fucked this shit up, and it sounded like trash, and we couldn't upload it. So maybe eventually we'll do a review of it. But I was so mad. And what's funny, we had done 4 or 5 other reactions that night, and the sound was perfect. And for some reason, I don't know what happened, but something that was making it was when we first started actually using OBS to do our videos. Oh, you saw it? Yeah, I loved it. It's a slamming song. There's parts of this that's very Limp Bizkit. I mean, for real. But yet, a little bit of Shine Down and some Saliva mixed in. I mean, I can tell who these guys. I mean, I can tell. Once Tommy went on his own, the collaborative effort that went into making this, I can tell who they listened to when they were younger. You know what I mean? Kenny, there's another rock band we need to do. Dark Station. I was actually talking to Dark Station's bass player for a minute. We need to do some more by them. But there's another band we found that's in kind of this same kind of genre. And right now their name escapes me because I'm buzzed. I'll go look at our reaction channel or refresh myself on their name. But I went to their channel one day and listened to several of their songs, and they're an independent group. And I think when we did the reaction for them, they were sitting around 95,000 subs. I would imagine they've gone up though. They're fucking, for this kind of shit, they are fucking killer, killer. We need to do actually more for them. And they're and you can tell they're not, except for maybe their bass player. Most of them look like they're in their late 30s, maybe early 40s, possibly older. I mean, they're men. These aren't young guys. Damn it, I'm mad at myself because I can't think of their name. We've done one reaction for them. It's in our random rock playlist, but they were slamming, and they came immediately once we did a reaction and talked with us. And fucking Dark Station did the same thing. We really like them actually, and they're kind of on their way up. And their bass player reached out to us, and I pestered that motherfucker for for a while. He pestered me back though. What's up, Ronald? Tampa. Fuck Tampa. Ronald, I'm a Saints fan here, man. Fuck Tampa. No, don't fuck Tampa, but fuck Tampa. Those that don't know, Tampa Bay just whooped our ass. From my boy right down the road. Welcome to the country.
to the country. Welcome to the city where we slide and glide.
Everybody gets deathly quiet. I'm a feed off the energy of the crowd kind of guy. When y'all get quiet, without giggles here to maintain, I'm like, so that's a needle pulling thread, as it turns out. My wife hates that. She has a tendency to look at me and say so a lot because she's usually waiting on me to answer a question. And every time she goes, so, I'm like, that's a needle pulling thread. And I usually get hit with something or something thrown at me. Yeehaw beer. I want some yeehaw beer. Yeehaw beer. That is funny. I mean, like, if I was to find a whiskey that was like Yeehaw brand whiskey, I would drink some Yeehaw whiskey. Funny you say that, D. After this, I'm probably going to hit that song, and we will dematerialize. We will be beamed, Scotty, to the Discord for the after hours event. Creek water. I haven't had that yet. Kenny, is it any good? I've seen the commercials. They played a lot during, like when Mama's watching Yellowstone, because the guy that narrates that commercial, and he's the main cowboy in that commercial, is actually on Yellowstone. Really? I have to try it. I don't know, actually, funny enough, I don't know that I've seen it in any of our stores around here. Of course, I haven't looked for it either, so I'll have to check it out. I have to definitely check it out. Funny enough, the song in the commercial is the same dude that's the cowboy that's in the commercial. He's singing it, and that's kind of his role on Yellowstone. He was a cowboy, but he was also a kind of a honky-tonk musician, and he got in the middle of some shit, and they got him out, so he belongs to the Yellowstone now. What the fuck? Did a song just disappear from my shit? There it is. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, that time of the night is upon us. I unfortunately have to work tomorrow. And it's going to probably be a day. Today was a day. Yesterday was a day. But y'all made me so much happier, put me in such a better mood and such a mindset than I was when I got here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for hanging with me to the bitter end, especially when the eye candy ain't here. I'm just an idiot. Y'all are real diehards. Y'all sit here just to listen to me talk. I mean, thank you. Thank you. Y'all don't know what that means to me. You see, the thing is, like, I fuck with my wife all the time. I'll say thank you for putting up with me. We're fixing to celebrate our 16-year anniversary married, but our 20th year anniversary together. And for us, it was love at first sight. So we kind of jokingly say we've been married for 20 years. Fixing to hit that next weekend. And I tell her, I thank her all the time for putting up with me. And she's like, Psh, I wish she'd quit saying that. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I've met me. I know me. I know what it's like living with me on a day-to-day basis. Uh, that woman deserves a fucking medal or probably money, whatever. She deserves it all. uh, but I'm fixing to pop over to Discord again. Thank y'all, man. I feel better than when I got here, and I hope y'all feel better than when you got here. That's my whole goal every time. Um, I like knowing that I can come here on a Wednesday night and forget. Yeah, I mean, and it's Saturday night too. Y'all don't know how much y'all help me because those of y'all that have known me a long time, I'm a very emotional dude, so things impact me strongly often. And if I don't have a outlet to step outside of it for a minute, uh, I lose my shit. So thank y'all for being my outlet. And maybe the sexy one will be back with us Saturday. Swing. Wayne, I know you say that with love, so I'm not even gonna fuck with you. Oh, I do, Patches. She rolls her eyes and it's like she doesn't think. As I tell her all the time, they come here to see you. I'm just the fool. You're the eye candy. They're looking at you. She's like, oh, cool, and dog. Hell yeah, I wanna check it out for real. Everybody that's still here, I love you. It's time to check out. Those of you that are in the know, if you know, you know. uh, Otherwise, we'll see you Saturday. Again, thank you for hanging out with this for as long as you have. Peace, love, and grits. I love you, and I mean it.